In a world that I can't comprehend, what might be happening? Well, actual circumstance. We know war is going on, right? Everything's up in the air. And it's all about standing up for purpose as a civil servant. Now, if you can't stick to that, how are you going to be a personal partner and a guide through the darkest days when people enter dementia, extreme pain, where they can't think for themselves, where everything is blurred out? Who do you want by your side? Sometimes it takes a real long time. After navigating the entire planet several times over, several generations over, and then still people will try to say, you know, that's just not enough. Get over yourself. Professionalism is based on honesty, which, well, they'll all say, well, you know, most addicts never speak of a word of it. Yeah, they just bounce around off of, you know, functioning. So, get out of your categorical menu function to get prior approval. That's a big problem too. "17 years in it. 17 years. I navigated the professional system. 17 years I navigated it. Rarely missed an appointment. You didn't know everything. Just another day here. But those are numbered. I'm about to move on to another atmosphere, a different realm, and a different expectation. And I wonder, how does that really disappoint some? Because my useful energy can be absorbed and used when I'm not abused, when I'm not taken advantage of, when someone arrives with something to offer, instead of, you know, this is just a hit and run. Because I'm sure you'll be here again and you will have, you know, just cleaned yourself up nicely and be able to be bumped into again. These people around here really need to learn how to drive. Yeah, they do. Never have I seen so much damage on vehicles everywhere. And I know I've said it before, but it's just irritating for such a financial expenditure. It's a solid object. Yeah, Someone, someone might be having that kind of a day. This is what we know. This is what we experience going out as humans, navigating our day. I'm going out for what I need. I'm going out for what I want because I can afford it. Is that such a new concept? Freedom, the rights of. You don't have the right to pack your retribution, come in here forcefully, and then claim victim. You're on the wrong side of the world. If you immigrated in that capacity and sense of dictational word. Very few understand English, let alone the letter of the law. But, if you just don't cheat, steal, and lie, life could be much simpler. But because I function that way, you're always going to look at me as the obstacle, if that's how you need to get around the universe. Now what? When they say resistance is futile, it's about the ignorance you feign. Feign. I am the suffering one. Come on.